Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And that's what here's on three big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Jermell, the Iron Man Charlo, who is the current unified super welterweight world champion. And then we got Errol, the true Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the IBF, the WBC, and the super WBA welterweight world champion. But Terence boy Crawford has came out, man, right? And we know that him and Errol Spence is on a head-on collision for undisputed at 147. And the talks has been heating up, and the back and forth in the media has been going down. Terence boy Crawford has responded back to Errol Spence. Errol Spence posted, said, line him up and I'm going to knock him down. We all know what Errol doing. He got his picture out hunting Terence boy Crawford. But Terence boy Crawford shoots back and said he loves this energy. He said, I love this energy. Keep it up. I'm going to knock you off. And then I'm going to go knock out your cheerleader at Twin Charlo. That's if he wins. Because we all know Terence Crawford had called out Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo turned back to him and said, nah, I ain't fighting Errol Spence, but I'll beat the shit out of Terence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? And Bud is letting it be known that he's ready for all the smoke. He wants to smoke with EJ, and he wants to smoke with Jermell Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? He feel like, they running their mouth. And that's what he's been waiting on, fam. That's what he's been waiting on. We all know EJ, he had a plan. Yeah. EJ had a plan, and he stuck to it, fam. Through all his trials and tribulations, his goal was to get all the belts over on the PBC side. And all the belts was the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA, right? He went and took the IBF from Kell Brook. He took the WBC from Sean Porter, and he took the Super WBA from Dennis Ugas this past Saturday in Dallas, Texas on Errol Spence Day. And now Errol Spence told Terence Bud Crawford, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt. You might as well get ready because you next on the hit list. Like I say, Errol Spence is out here hunting. He's hunting, bro. And he's putting the pressure on Terence Bud Crawford. He's putting a lot of pressure on Terence Bud Crawford to make this fight happen. You know what I mean? Say this is the fight he wants next, and he's not backing down. But we all know Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo are stable mates, and they're both the trained back Derrick James. So, Terence Crawford feel like he want to take out Errol Spence and take out Jermell Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? He's trying to be great around his mother. You feel me? And we'll see how that transpires because, you got to get past EJ first. You worrying about Jermell Charlo, you got to get past EJ. Jermell Charlo, right, he expressed his feelings to the point like, you motherfuckers talking about me and Terence Bud Crawford, I'm about to fight Brian Castano for undisputed. Right? He Terence Crawford has never fought at 154 before. Not once. And y'all putting my name with his, right? He got smoking real beef at 47 with my brother Errol the True Spence Jr., who is a bad motherfucker, who he better be looking out for. You understand what I'm saying? So Charlo looking like, man, I'm not worried about no goddamn Terence Crawford, but he run his mouth, I'll beat the shit out of his ass. Right? People asking Jermell Charlo, would he face Errol Spence? Jermell Charlo let it be known he's not looking to face his stable mate / brother in Errol Spence. Right? But he said he could fuck Terence Bud Crawford up. You know what I mean? He like, y'all want me to face a welterweight, right? Y'all want me to fight one of these goddamn welterweights? Yeah, I'll fuck Terence Bud Crawford up. He can get it. But I'm not facing my stablemate in Errol Spence. I don't look at him. I don't see myself fighting him. I feel like, he's like my brother. It's like fighting my brother. We got a bond that we created over here with Derrick James. We're not going to put our coach in that situation, and we go get it like that, right? They feel like if it ain't for 50 million or a crazy amount of money, that they're not going to fight each other. Some people look at that as, oh man, y'all just too friendly. Some people saying boxing going soft, or y'all can call it whatever y'all want to call it, bro. But they're stable mates, and they say that they're not going to fight. But T-Bud Crawford, bro, he's out here, he's in salvage mode as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, Bud ain't no pushover, he ain't no bitch, he ain't no somebody that you're not finna just bully. You know what I mean? You push him, he gonna push you back. You push him, he gonna push you back. And this is only great for the build-up for the fight, right? This is only great for the build-up for the fight because everybody been wanting to see Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Terence T-Bud Crawford. You feel me? Everybody wanted to see Errol Spence versus Terence Bud Crawford. And now it's finally here. and it's for all the marbles, and it's for a bigger payday on a bigger stage. You understand what I'm saying? So people need to crown Errol Spence and credit him for doing something that was smart as hell, right? If we want to fight, let's maximize it. I know people be pissed off about that. Oh, man, they stalling the fight. When they going to fight? They're going to be too old. They're going to be out of their prime. Oh, he's afraid. Oh, he asking for too much money. Oh, this, like all the shit they be coming up with. But now when we look at the fight, I beg to differ with anybody to tell me that the fight ain't bigger than ever right now. Like I say, I would beg to differ, and I will challenge anybody to tell me that Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford for undisputed, 2 undefeated champions, right? Going for all the marbles on a big stage ain't bigger than when they was fighting back then for just the IBF and the WBO. Even though it's a unification bout. And yes, they both were still bad motherfuckers. But now both of them, you know, they're in their prime. They both put down big wins. And they both are really, really hungry at the moment, fam. They're really, really hungry. You feel me? To where Errol fell back in love with the game, with the sport of boxing. Not saying he fell out of love, but it was just a few things that he wasn't doing right. But now he's all the way back on this game. Terence Crawford stayed on this game, right? We got Jermell Charlo. He stayed on this game. Before it's Bud and Errol, that's the fight, bro. That's the fight. It's the biggest fight of 2022. The biggest fight of 2022. You feel me? And that shit go turn up the fucking boxing world, bro. Anybody who's anybody is going to be at that fight. You feel me? Or should I say anybody who's somebody is going to be at that fight. They're going to be at that fight. That bitch is going to be on fire. So credit Errol Spence for playing chess and not checkers. And we all know his situation with his accident, that held him back too. But he still made sure he gathered all 3 belts and then told Terence Crawford, let's get it on. Right? And I know Bud was impatient. He was pissed off. He was over there on top rank. Can't get the big fights. Everybody saying he's not fighting nobody. Things of that nature. So he wanted to fight with Errol Spence because Errol Spence is the big fish. But you couldn't just get it how you want it, bro. You want with the right promotion company. And, you know, like I say, Errol Spence always had a plan, and he stuck to that plan. But Terence Crawford is putting it out there, man, that he's hungry, that he's not afraid of nothing, that he's stepping up to the plate with anybody as usual, right? And that they go feel his wrath. You know what I'm saying? They go feel his wrath. And you got to respect that shit. You got to respect it. No knock on none of these fighters, bro. None of them. I'm not mad at Bud for wanting to fight Mel Charlo. I'm not mad at Bud for wanting to fight Mel Charlo at all. Because if you want to be great, you got to do those type of things. That'll be his 4th division. You got people that's 5 division world champions, a la Canelo trying to be a 5 division world champion. You got people that's 4 division world champions, 6 division world champions. So if you want to challenge yourself, be my guest. Be my guest. But first, your biggest fight is right there at 147 with Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, 3 scrap shawty. You dig what I mean? The boy went on his 4th pay-per-view in a row, and that bitch did great numbers, I'm hearing, right? So when all the dust settles, you understand, the winner of that fight between Bud and Errol goes straight to 54 and can fight for a world title right off the back. You don't have to waste no time. The undisputed champion going straight up get the fight for a world championship. You feel me? And that's even more bigger than just, you know, being a champion going up or a unified champion. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect Bud Crawford. I always respect the Bud Crawford regardless of what people say. You understand me? I just call shit down the middle. I keep it fair. Got to call a spade a spade. You know, I got Errol Spence beating Terence Crawford. Don't mean I don't like the man. Don't mean I don't respect this game. Like I said, I was riding for Bud before a lot of you cats was. And I still ride for Terence Crawford. I just don't think he gonna beat EJ. And that's just the fact of the matter. But Bud is on his shit. He got the skill set to beat anybody, including EJ. I'm not going to take that away from him, right? He's a bad motherfucker, bro. A bad boy. Work his ass off, stays in the gym, a gym killer. And like I say, he never fell off his game. And you got to commend him for that type of shit. You got to commend. You can't take nothing away from that man, period. But this going to be a hell of a fight with Errol and Bud. Bud want both of these dudes, Errol and Charlo. Will it happen? We shall see. But first thing first, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Undisputed, baby. Undisputed. So we going to keep on watching this back and forth, bro, because it don't look like it's going to let up no time soon. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is fit to go on until the fight happen, bro. It's going to be like that. It's time to pick your side, baby. It's time to pick your side. And if you're in the middle, get the fuck out the way. That's all I'm going to say. If you're in the middle, get the fuck out the way, because it's wartime. Shouts out to Terence boy Crawford. Keep doing your thing, man. Let's see if you take this fight next. Shouts out to my dog E.S. motherfucking J. Congratulations on the big dub, big dog. And shouts out to Jermell Charlo. Looking forward to see how you get down against Castano. Until then, it's your boy Money's the NSBC moving. Nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com or PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.